What is happening, my people? What's going on? It is hot. We are just now getting started with the show here. I don't even know. I don't even know where in the world to begin. My headphone is losing its mind right now. Anyways, I have no idea where in the hell to begin. A lot has transpired. A lot. And I tried not to be an internet person and involve myself. Not necessarily involve myself, but like watch so much just like internet stuff happen. And anyways, hi. How is everybody doing? Welcome back to another show, episode, whatever this is. But I honestly just have to get right into it because the things that I was going to talk about today, or one of the main things that transpired into something else, is still continuing on several hours later, and I want to jump in while it's still live and then maybe catch some other clips and talk about it. But like the Twitch world has lost its mind, and like to think that I don't even know where to begin, to be honest. There are so many different avenues and so many different fucking things all happening at once, and it just makes no freaking sense. And I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. There are things within the gambling world. Then there are things with these big streamers, XQC, Hasan, freaking and then these allegations with this person named Crazy Slick, and then it's a oh my god. I never would have thought that I would have seen something like this unfold live before my very eyes. And I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know where to start. I had to literally pry myself off of my phone, and it's still on my computer because it's still happening. I just have it on mute because I'm not even sure if I want to like start here or start from the beginning, but I guess I'll just start from the beginning. So if you don't know, there's this thing going on with Twitch, specifically with the whole gambling section of Twitch, where there's a whole bunch of people gambling, and they are getting pretty much. There are places like where I want to say like stake.com is like one of the main places where streamers are getting paid and also given money to gamble away with, and it's just a bad influence on people. Specifically, this one person who I think scammed a whole bunch of people, his friends, his followers, his mods, and everything on Twitch. Not on Twitch specifically, but like within his community of like $300,000. And then that trickled into so many other things that it ended up getting like mentioned on Hassan's stream. Him and that person and Ms. Kiff started talking about it on stream. It turned into this whole whirlwind thing that Annie and everybody's mama got involved, and it just got derailed. The whole thing got derailed. All of it. And what just happened? I just had a glitch on my computer. All of it got derailed when this other streamer came out. I wish there was like some sort of mega thread of like where to even begin. Like, is there some sort, and I'm not even prepared because the things just kept on going and going that it just turned into more than it needed to be. And I'm at a loss for words. I'm confused. I am like, um, I think I'll just look for clips. I don't even know. I'll have to watch this live on my own on another time because it's a big hot mess. It's a hot mess from everywhere. So basically, I'm just gonna take it to the beginning of this whole thing because to try and explain it to people who are just on YouTube minding their own business, it's just not going to make a lot of sense. So the entire Twitch drama that has transpired over these 2 days all starts off with a person by the name of Slicker who unfortunately has developed a gambling addiction, which is like, I personally don't know how, like, what the effects of a gambling addiction does to the person. I've been addicted to other things. I don't know how that affects people. So anyways, he has had this gambling addiction, or somewhat has started in like 2019 or something, and then it ended up being where he was, asking friends, asking, his moderators, asking his own like fans for money to sustain said addiction, which sucks, and it's just like, when you're down bad, when you're down real bad, there's almost like nothing you won't do to sustain that vice, because although not the same, I've had my own personal addiction with like weed and stuff. Even though people are not a lot of people validate that sort of thing, or that substance specifically, because you're like, it's medicinal. How do you get addicted? It's a medicinal thing, and it's just like, you don't understand it when you make it a part of your life, where you do it all the time, 24/7. You can't go a day without thinking about it. You do everything you can to scrape up a couple dollars here and there just to buy or do said vice. It's an addiction. So I somewhat understand, what addiction, but I don't know it or understand in the terms of gambling. And gambling, in a sense, it ruins not just you, but everybody in your, immediate vicinity, and your friends and everybody around you. Because, later down the road, like what happened with this guy Slicker, is just like, he had this one person who came on a live stream talking about, like, asking him, like, was I even your friend, or was I just another pawn that you kind of like just used me to get more money, or to, you know what I mean, like, was I a friend to you, or was I just a pawn? And it breaks relationships and friendships, and it's just crazy. So that's when, and I mean, people have been talking about this is like a year ago people were talking about this, but then it keeps, dying down or whatever. But last year people were talking about this same exact thing, and Twitch was still allowing it to happen. And the problem of it happening on Twitch is because of the kind of like viewerships that you get on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like, the people who are defending this want to come out and say, well, it's not just children that are on Twitch or whatever. There's like other types of people, which is besides the point. It's just like, but they're still on there, and you're still, even if there's kids or not, you're still pushing this sort of content to people who you don't know how this addiction can affect them in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, that there's no defending that. It's still like, why are you defending it? So long story short, this Twitter thread should explain it. A number of high-profile streamers are rallying behind the hashtag Twitch Stop Gambling to ask company to ban gambling from its platform. Where is it? There was something else, I think. Hold on. There was just so much randomness and like a lot of things happening that I bookmarked stuff here. I saved other things there. I just hold on. Anyways, where to go? God, I feel like now I'm developing ADHD because I just. Oh my god. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go. Lord Jesus. Long story short, though, in the matter of when was this? This was like a few days ago, and like just today, earlier today, like at like 6 o'clock, like 2 hours ago, Twitch announced that they're gonna be updating their terms of service or something like that about this thing, anyways. So I was just like, you know, so it doesn't really matter now that I'm talking about it, but like, just in case people who are just part of the YouTube world that have no fucking idea that's going on and they care a little bit, that's where I'm at, honestly, because I've had my gripe with Twitch. Like I'm so much more comfortable with YouTube, even though it's like not as like YouTube is not a platform for people who want to stream in the same way that people stream on Twitch. It's just not the same. I would much rather have that sort of liveness community where there's a better chance of being, discovered by my peers. But considering like the things that have transpired in the last couple of hours with all this Twitch drama on top of the whole gambling thing, on top of just every single thing, even though I know that's something that would have happened here on YouTube, but it's just a lot. It's just it's so instant, and it got to me because last night I was watching like Hasan's stream and chilling or whatever, doing my little research on my laptop, and then like literally shit went off the charts crazy, and I was just like, oh fuck no, oh oh hell no. So I don't know, and I even was going to like simultaneously like stream on both today, like I picked today to like fix my whole setup and do everything and like make everything fun and cool, and then all of that happens on Twitch, and I said, you know what, something upstairs is trying to tell me to just chillax for a second and just keep on the YouTube train. So that's where I'm at. But going back to the whole thing that's happening with the Mr. Gambler here. So the only reason that this kind of thing just like broke and like went off the charts wild was because I guess he had asked, this was since 2019, that this guy Slicker has been just like messaging and sending like videos and voice messages to like friends, family, or not family, I don't think, it was like friends, fellow streamers, and like people within his community asking for money. And the only reason if I'm remembering correctly, the reason that this broke was because somebody posted one of his requests, like his video requests, and then that got a lot of like traction. And then everybody else was just like, oh, well, I kind of got a message similar to that, or I also got a message similar to that, and and it was just the whole thing, and it just went buck wild, even to the point where some guy on Twitter stitched all of the fucking video requests and messages together, and it's just like him reading a script, literally verbatim every single time, like, oh, I'm sorry, this is weird to ask, and yada yada yada, and all this other shit. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So, considering it as big as it got, and it got big, I don't know how, Vice caught onto it, and I'm hoping that this will sum it up in a way that I might not be able to sum up, because again, this has just happened in the last couple of days that I just don't even know how to like summarize everything together. Not even, this happened like within the span of 2 days, because this phone call between, or am I lying? Span of 2 to 3 days. Anyway, we'll just read this article together, so it'll make sense. But disclaimer to anybody who's watching, and I know nobody's watching, but gambling is not good. You might have some high highs at times, but there will be many, 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 many low lows And sometimes you won't even notice you hit rock bottom, and you keep going and you keep just digging yourself into this hole, and it's just not good. So I'm just telling you now, if you ever think about it, you know, you might want to really think about it. So this is basically an article from Vice that came out. This was like not that long after him, Slicker, the guy who scammed people, Hasan, the Twitch streamer, and also Misfit, who's another streamer, all got onto a call and started talking to him in a way that kind of seems like an intervention-ish sort of thing, but you get the gist of it. So some of the biggest stars on Twitch, including Pokimane and Hassan Piker, are rallying behind the hashtag Twitch Stop Gambling. My headphones are like driving me nuts. To ask the company to ban gambling from its platform after one of their fellow streamers revealed that that he has a gambling addiction. Abraham Jihad Slicker Muhammad, a Twitch streamer who plays games like Valorant and Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I think it's a CSGO. But more commonly chats with his fans, was called out yesterday by some of his fans as well as his fellow streamers for taking money from them without paying it back in order to fuel his gambling addiction. Mind you, an argument that a lot of people who are defending the gambling that's happening on Twitch itself, they're using this story with Slicker talking about, well, he didn't even gamble on his stream. And it's like, yeah, he does not, but we're talking, but see what gambling does to people? He scammed people out of $300,000. That's the point that we're trying to make. Not that he wasn't the person who was streaming his gambling stuff on stream. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think that's what he was doing. But there are people like XQC and like Trainwreck and stuff like that who are on stream all the time gambling and playing slots and doing all this other stupid stuff regarding pertaining to gambling on their stream. That's the problem. So people want to piggyback on the stupid story about, oh, well, it's not like Slicker was on. He never like streamed gambling on his Twitch. No, he did not. But XQC, you are. Trainwreck, you are. Several other people are still doing it. That was the whole main issue at hand. And they were using Slicker as an example. Like, this is what gambling does to people. They make people do wildly insane shit and scam people. Those poor people who were scammed out of $300,000, even more. Like, that's at least $300. That's insane. And there are sick people. There was a girl who was on chemotherapy who he like scammed like 7,000 or something, or that much money. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's the problem. Excuse me. Streamer like Hasan Piker, Misfit, and Felix XQC joined together on a Discord call to stream on a stream to confront him about his actions. On the call, Slicker told them that he got into gambling by gambling on skins in the CSGO in 2017. Once he realized he could gamble with money, he started borrowing from his managers and family. He was able to stop for a time, but once he started streaming, Slicker says that the gambling problem got worse. There's no such thing as stopping in gambling for me. There was no such thing, he told Misfit and Piker on stream. In a stream, Slicker apologized to his fan base and specifically the people he had done dirty. He said that he's going to rehab for his addiction, which I hope he does. I don't need to explain how big of a thing it is. It made me an ill person. It's made me into an evil person, he said. Basically, the outcome is you lose everything in your life. If you do this, it becomes worse and worse and worse and worse unless you get the help that you need. Gambling, and in specific crypto gambling, has recently become very popular on Twitch, which was the issue at hand. But what annoyed me so much is the people like defending it. Let's see. Over the last year, Slicker had reached out to his fellow streamer as well as his own fan base. Confirmed on the call. He even asked Hasan for money. Ludwig also. So the thing that he would do, he was ask for money, gamble it away, and then somehow find other people's money to also pay back those people who he had asked for in the beginning, gamble still, and still try to find the way to. I don't know how. I honestly, bro, it's insane. It's insane how he thought that he was gonna pay everybody back, basically borrowing here, and while I'm borrowing here, I borrowed again over here. These people that I borrowed from just recently, I'm gonna use their money to kind of pay these people back. Also gamble a little bit, ask for more. You know what I mean? Like that's insane. That is insane. And then I think it was so Ludwig and XQC were going to work together to pay everybody that got scammed from Slicker. Which again, it's a good thing that the victims are going to be, you know, paid back. But I just feel like in a way, like if I were a victim of this, it was just like, well, okay, good and all that you guys are helping me pay back the money he stole from me, but it's not teaching him anything. Like he's getting out of this scot free. Like you know what I mean? Like there's not necessarily no consequences, but like not a lot of people get bailed out like this. Like you know what I mean? I feel like he's getting a pass in a way, which is again gambling. It's a very serious thing, and he needs help. And I appreciate, not me appreciate, but I understand, and I think it's good that when they posted it September 18th, Ludwig and commented, "I'm working with XQC to pay everyone back to who got scammed by him." But it was just like, okay, now you're giving him like a free pass, you know? And it's just, oh, it's a hard thing. Is this? Let me see what this is. It was difficult just trying to make sense of all of this shit, honestly. Okay. The drama's over with. We'll get to the actual drama. So I'm gonna close that because it's making my internet go slow. But
I got scammed again. How's it going, boys? Welcome back to Mogul Mail. Today, we are in a new setup talking about what I think is the largest ever scam in Twitch or live streaming history.
is this Ludwig himself? What is going on? My bad. I'm just trying to get to the video, and the way that StreamYard is set up, like I can't. I need another monitor or at least a desktop because this is not gonna work the way that it's doing this now. It's not. It's not, and it's gonna stress me the hell out. So basically, I'm just gonna try and watch it. Not that way. I hate it this way. I'm trying to watch it full screen. I guess, right? All right.
And it was done by a streamer a lot of you guys might know. It's Slicker. If you don't know, he started in early Austin shows back when it had a more Eastern name, and went on to be a pretty big streamer, like a top 0.1 or 0.01% streamer. Hundreds of viewers, if not
What the hell just happened?
thousands of viewers sometimes. But why scam? How scam? Well, let's jump into that. But first, we got to talk about gambling because that's, of course, where this is all going to lead. He started scamming because he was addicted to gambling and lost a lot of money. I've told this story before. It's happened. Gambling drives people to do crazy things like pull out way too much money or scam somebody out of $100,000. Grayson. Anyway, that's what hit him. And before we move on any further, have to let you guys know that gambling addiction is a serious problem. All right, gambling suicidal ideation ranges from 12 to 92%. And another study estimates that up to 24% of gambling addicts have attempted suicide. So super, super serious. It feels like your back can be against the wall. You've
I'm sorry. It's just a little blurry. My computer is just honestly trying to catch up. I have a lot of things open. I'm trying to make everything make sense. So I apologize, but he's going to basically sum up the whole thing. So yeah.
You've lost all your money. You've fractured all your relationships. Nobody else wants to have you in this world. Not the case. Not the case. Even people who are addicted to gambling are totally valuable, valid humans who deserve to live. So, a lot of helplines here at NCPG. You guys can go there. Just thought I'd shout this out at the start before we dive into what happened. Because, there are some people talking about how Slicker now is suicidal. And even if he scammed a lot of people out of a lot of money, he does not deserve to lose his life. Let's get to the rest of it. How did it all start? Well, this clip came out from a viewer. Let's just watch it.
Yo, Typhoon, what's up, baby? I hope you don't hate me on this. It's so cringe, and I'm cringe for asking my brother, please do not hate me. Please keep it personal as well. Basically, my bank.
So there were a lot of videos like this. One of these, if I'm not mistaken, videos is what got posted somewhere and it took off. And it forced other people to look at their messages between him and they go, huh, that's weird. Something similar also happened to me with him. What's going on here? Why are we on automatic? Here we go.
Like this streamer Lakari, who got scammed for $1,000, shared a few screenshots with similar ideas. And if Lakari doesn't tell anybody, then maybe you could scam Mendo.
I'm sorry. I'm hungry. I'm over here chewing. There's a lot going on today.
Who sent Slicker some money because he had some problems, another $1,000. And if Mendo doesn't talk about it, then I don't know, maybe you could scam Harris. Or maybe Furious for 2,000. Or maybe this person for another 1,000. This person for another 1,000. Oh, maybe you could scam this woman who apparently is in treatment for chemo for another 1,000. This person right here, you could scam them for another 1,000. 1,000 here, 700 there. Even Slime, my roommate, got scammed for about $1,000, and then it was asked for 7,000 more. To which Slime.
You see what I mean? It's like crazy the lengths people would go. And to think that he might have like not stopped on like he probably would have gotten caught like eventually because as you can see here, he's even asking this person's like roommate and like they live together and that's not the only circumstance that this has happened. There was another person who also had a roommate who was asked the same thing and that was the one who asked if they were like even friends and stuff like that, like why would you do this to me? Like he asked that person's roommate. It's just like the crazy lengths that an addiction to gambling will take you. And especially with money. Money is a hard thing to fuck with because once you fuck yourself, and I mean like truly fuck yourself and get you so knee deep into debt and legal problems, not to mention all the legal problems. This actually didn't if this happened in the US, God knows. I mean, I don't know. This happened in the UK, if I'm not mistaken, but like all the legal issues that this brings up, it's just like, bro, and it's just that's why it's such a big problem and it's such a big deal that it's happening on a platform like Twitch because I don't know about you, but when I came across what Twitch is, I didn't get on Twitch because I feel like it was primarily like not even talking about streaming. I have popcorn in my hand, not even talking about streaming, but like just in the sense of like using it and watching it like I do YouTube. Like I don't have normal TV. I have Netflix. I have I don't know Peacock. I have Hulu, and those I don't even watch on a daily basis. I watch YouTube. So when I came across Twitch or when I heard about Twitch, I felt like that was like the YouTube equivalent to younger people. Even though I'm 23, but like younger people than me. You know what I mean? So to hear that it's happening on there, especially when it's a game for people, primarily children who like to play games and watch other people game and stream video games, it's like are you crazy to think that there are kids watching adults gamble away money and promote it like it's not a big deal? Like that's the problem at hand. That was the main freaking issue that everybody's been trying to make, and it's like oh no, my audience is older than that, or all this other bullshit, and it's just like a kid, literally nowadays kids are born with so much more knowledge than I was born when phones came out, when like touchscreen phone came out, like that, I was probably like I don't know what 7 or something. Like I'm 23. Like this didn't happen all that long ago, and shit keeps getting developed and more advanced. And like people and the kids that are born now, like freaking 10-year-olds right now, would know a MacBook or a PC a lot more than I would. Even even if I was like well versed in technology, it's not. It's like it's not the same thing. I can literally yes, no, 2 days ago. I was at my freaking aunt's house, and she had her next door babies like with her, like watching him. And like he literally knew what a phone is. The boy's like 7 months. He knows what a phone is. He knows what it is when I put on Poco Yo. Freaking like what? Like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? So it's like nowadays there are so many kids who know their mom and dad's passwords before they can even speak. There are little kids under the age of 10 and teenagers who literally steal their parents' credit cards, and you're telling me that you, as a person who's under 18 or were under 18 at that time, would go on websites and pretend like you aren't younger than 18. Like I've been on sites, I'll admit it myself, when I was younger and being stupid, I was on sites pretending that I was over 18, clicking that yes, I certify that I'm over the age of 18. Like, are you like this bullshit? It's bullshit. It's straight up caca garbage that people are defending the whole streaming thing on Twitch. Thank God it got taken away, but it is just like the mental hoops that people have been jumping and jumping and jumping just to make it make sense. It's just like, bro, you must be real down bad, or the money must be so good from all these gambling things. And that's another thing. And it's just like, they were promoting this shit. It's like, people, you act like everybody rolls around with millions of dollars. You know what I mean? Freaking train wreck and XQC I know train wreck for sure. XQC's all over the place because he stopped and then he started, he stopped and then he started again, which makes no sense. But like people are literally being paid millions of dollars, or being given, as a matter of fact, millions of dollars to gamble it away. Last time I checked, I don't get paid millions of dollars to gamble it away. Had I been one of those crazy people who just won one time with my own money and kept gambling my own money, the money that I don't have, and mind you, I am not even middle class. I am lower middle class, and maybe even lower than that. I'm not poor, but I'm not middle class. I'm lower middle class. I'm like that bottom tier, just right below freaking lower middle class. It's just like the world that these Twitch streamer gamblers live in is just like beyond me, and like I don't understand. I don't get that they don't get what we get. And you know why? It's because they're living in their McMansions, getting up paid all these millions of dollars to sit on a fucking computer all day and gamble with money that's not even theirs to be. It's not even your money. You're putting it right back into the stupid company that gave it to you in the first place. So what are you really saying? You know what I mean? Anyways, we'll let him continue.
Slime said, no, don't pay me back and don't ever ask me money again. Slime got scammed. You know who else got scammed? Hey, who's got two thumbs and is really susceptible to getting scammed by people. Hey, this guy. I also got scammed. Slicker asked me for money about 10 months ago. He just said he was in a super urgent need. He sent me a bunch of screenshots of like a bank account that he owed money to, like a credit card. And it's like 15K. And he's like, I need money right now. And I was like, all right. And I was kind of weird about it. So I just sent him all the money that I had in like a cryptocurrency. It was like a little less than $1,000. Like I think like something I had on Cash App. Like, there you go. This is yours. Have it. And I sent it like I do when most people ask for money, never expecting it to come back, because I will never, ever, 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 ever ask for somebody to give me money back, which is a problem in this situation because it also allowed for him to get away with it longer. Because this is how the scam works, right? The whole point is that he is addicted to gambling, and he thinks that if he gets some amount of money, he's going to flip it up because he has a high ego, high confidence in some casino game, not only win money, but win enough to pay back what he owed and then have enough for the future. The problem is, if that fails, okay, well now fuck, I owe Slime $1,000. Okay, let me ask Ludwig for 1,000. Now I'll go double it. I'll pay them both back. I'll be even. Oh, well, fuck that didn't work either. And you build up a huge list of people that you owe money to. And it's only the people who go ask you for money that will drive you to go to find another person to scam so that you can go pay this person. And it's a whole gross, ugly web of lies that comes from it. And the main reason I kind of wanted to talk about this is because I feel super guilty because I was part of the problem here. Because some of the people that Slicker was reaching out to were people that he found on a Discord server that I run for random events. Because I invited Slicker to do a Fortnite tournament a couple months ago. He had found people on that Fortnite server, like the Veil, and just randomly reached out with a video that wasn't even catered. It was like a catch-all video, very similar to the first one. Let's listen to the 3 points.
Yo, bro, I'm sorry to bother you, bro, but
Bro, keep it anonymous.
yeah, like I'm sorry for messaging you on Discord, but yeah, bro, like I have a problem with myself, and it's basically I have my bank got locked.
Bank
It's
locked.
part of this tax issue that
And that's like the wild part of this entire thing. It's just like, as he's explaining, it's just like it affected him, who I'm sure they considered each other to be, or at least Ludwig considered him to be like friends with him and stuff like that. And then he goes and is in this man's Discord asking his people in his community for shit like that, and it just makes it seem like they're all in. It's, you know what I mean? The mind fuck that people, these victims, had to go through with just it's ridiculous. It is insane, and it's not okay. And even him himself, even Slicker himself, to some degree, has admitted, his faults in what he's done. But like, still, my God, I want this to like, oh my God, I want this to like sit up more, but I just won't. I'm tired of moving it. But again, the leaps and bounds that people have to make just for this addiction thing is crazy.
quote unquote has not been paid, but fucking pissing shitty UK bank, whatever. I'm gonna sort it out.
Garner
Trying to
sympathy.
sort it out with my accountant soon. If I ask to borrow money off you, is that possible? Now you're gonna be like, wait, why is he asking me? I've
Urgency.
asked a few streamers out there, bro. They do not want to help. They don't want to help, but they ignore me.
Not
That's
true.
the thing. And one removed me, but there's no hate. Some people thought I was hacked. But yeah, like I said, if you can, I'll even pay you in the mid of the month, and I'll even give you extra
Uh,
if you can.
And that's it. And he sent that video around. And eventually the web of lies gets big enough. It goes to enough people that everyone starts connecting the dots. Wait, he told you the same thing? He told me that too. And everyone kind of came out. And now if you
and then
go
shit
to Twitter,
broke
Slicker
loose.
is trending. And you can see how many people he scammed. I didn't even show it all, but it is
Look,
a lot.
look at
of
how
people.
many
A
people.
lot of people. All right.
We're talking about amounts to the sum of 300,000 plus. This is at least, the word here is at least, to the tune of $300,000. Me in my days, I've never seen that kind of money. Ever in my life. I've never seen my bank account even hold double digits like that. Well, in the thousands, whatever. So it's just it's wild to me. And for some of these streamers, they already, they probably have that threshold, and in their bank accounts, and it means nothing. But there were just a lot of like regular people like me, and that's so bad, and that sucks. That sucks so bad. And you just never know what people are going through. And some people have these relationships with like online people because they're like me, in a sense, who really don't have a lot of like friends to talk to, or just weird, socially awkward and stuff like that. So they make these relationships with these streamers, in a sense, and they want to help, because even Slicker himself had a whole community. He was freaking popping on Twitch, and then you know what I mean. So even people wanted to help too, because they knew him and stuff like that, in their own ways, because of he's online, not like a real physical person that people know like that, but like still.
From friends, managers, probably family, to streamers, to then streamers he didn't even know, to then viewers. And that's how it finally came out is the viewers were like, wait, he asked you for money too. He asked me for money. And that's when I think it also crosses the line of what should even be allowed from a streamer. Like, I think if you are defrauding your viewers, lying to them and trying to extract money from them as the streamer, probably shouldn't even be on the platform. He's currently not banned by Twitch. I imagine this will change. And if there was any concerns or beliefs that this might not be gambling, Slicker himself admitted it was.
Ever since
And if I'm not mistaken, if I can just look right now, I think he's no longer a partner. I think I saw that right before I got on, if I'm not mistaken. And his sub thing got removed. Let me just double check. I'm not sure.
CS:GO, not to blame, but ever since CS:GO Lounge came out, it was the first time I went on that site, and it was a fun place to be. You know, gamble skins and stuff, and uh, wow. Eventually, I found out you could gamble with money.
Scary thing to find out, especially when you can find out you can do it online and it's little clicks of buttons and the money melts instantly. This is the craziest part of it all, though. Luke, who's a huge YouTuber, you might have seen his videos. He does a lot of like the Omegle stuff that tends to go viral. This guy right here,
Or just any high.
that is loud as hell, got
Jesus.
scammed by Slicker for a lot.
I lost 27,000.
First of all, 27,000. It's just like, bro. Like, I mean, that might just be chunk change for them, but 27,000, that's just weird. I mean, there was a person who literally set like 7,000 that she was going to use for like medical bills and stuff like that. Like, this is just the craziest thing to me.
From giving a lend to Slicker. I thought I could trust him, and I guess I just couldn't, bro. And I'm honestly like I'm really fucking sad about.
It's a lot of money, and it's not even the most. Check this out.
He gave me like
This is about Trainwreck TV.
$150,000. No, sorry, not 150, $100,000. And I know people are gonna be like, the people I owe, you're gonna be like, what? I have borrowed in a month. I had to pay 50,000. In a month, I would have to pay someone 50,000. And
Trainwrecks gave him 100. He even confirmed it on his stream.
You don't have no. I was like, listen, like, get your shit together. I'm pissed. We're done though. I mean, that was the trade-off. It was like, we're done.
Same as Slime, except 100x more. I'll give you the money, but we are done. Don't ever ask for more. And that leads us to where we are now. The only silver lining I will say of this story is that X has offered to pay back everyone who got scammed, which is a very nice move from him.
Which, yes, although nice, I just feel like I don't know, like I feel like in some way it's just like an out for him, for Slicker, when it's just he couldn't even like really like apologize. They even when he was on stream with Miskiv and Hasan, they even like asked him like, "Oh, had you not gotten caught, would you still continued?" And it wasn't like an immediate no. It was just like a big silent pause, and then talked about how he got offered a sponsorship by some other gambling thing, and then he turned it down, which is just like, seriously.
Well, he certainly is a guy with a lot of money, but that is not at all expected.
You know what? I'll throw an offer out there. Okay, I'll throw a curveball. Okay.
And XQC, we're gonna talk about him in a little bit. Just wait.
And I will stick to my word. If Train wants to, if he wants to join forces with me,
And of
on it.
course, the two people who are the main people out here gambling and stuff on Twitch want to do like PR and like cover this shit up in a sense and like pay people off to silence the whole thing. But thank God it didn't work because, like I said today earlier, when I got on, it's going to be banned in a couple days in October or something. So it was just like, please, like, come on. The two people who are also part of the whole gambling problem want to act like fucking saviors and pay for his debt. It's just like, please, you and your little PR stunt can go somewhere.
50-50 split, okay, I will refund half of everybody who has been scammed of any money. A singular dollar with proof. We'll go through all of them and we'll refund them. If she wants to go 50-50 for that.
The number, by the way, right now sits at about, I think, a little over 300,000. I think CoffeeZilla is probably going to have a video that comes out soon that he's trying to tabulate the exact number. But it's a little over 300,000 from, what seems to be close to 100 different people who have lost money at some point. Even, and I don't know if this is real. At some point, it went beyond money.
Home.
Oh, this stupid thing, it just doesn't even matter. I don't even care about that. You're gonna start talking about fucking fleshlights and it's, I could care less. I could honestly care less. So there, yeah, that is what has transpired in the whole gambling realm. That's what had happened in the beginning. And then I'm going to like fast forward in a second because let's see if I can find it. I gotta gather my thoughts to make sure that I'm like hitting the points that I want to hit because a lot, I'm telling you, a lot of this has grown legs of its own and like, my bad. Put my popcorn down. It has like grown legs and like gone in every which way possible away from the gambling, which is like seriously okay. Trying to clean up my mess. Oh, Lord Jesus. Where do I even start? Like, where do I... So basically, from my perspective, how I'm seeing these things, this is coming from me watching all of this shit just unfold. And let me just start off by saying that I, for one, I'm sorry, I'm uncomfortable with this because I can see what's happening. Yeah, I, for one, do like Hasan. And I'm saying this as a pretext to what I'm going to say in a little bit because I'd hate for other people that are going to watch this later to be like, oh my God, you're pandering and oh my God, you're blah, 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 whatever. I do in fact like Hasan. I'm going to admit though that I initially did not like him. And for reasons of just like seeing clips here and there of him just like, I don't know, he was like yelling all the time. This is when he was like very like, the clips were very political based and he was just like yelling all the time that I was just like, why are you mad all the time? And this is like before he even did the whole leftovers thing on the H3 podcast because I was mostly an H3 girl. I would watch H3 all the time. That was my stuff. I used to watch vlog channels, not like the Vlog Squad, but like girls doing like vlog stuff, like freaking Remy Cruz and Alicia Marie. Like I watched those two people and the H3 podcast, and like that was it. So this was before the whole leftovers thing. I didn't personally like Hasan. I didn't like him. And even when he joined the leftovers thing after the whole frenemy things and whatever, and they were looking for a new show to do, even when he joined it, I barely even liked those shows either. Because one, I didn't like politics in a sense because I just felt like, just like doomsday, like how the whole, all of news is pretty much just doomsday stuff. Like I wasn't feeling it. on top of like seeing clips where he's always mad and all the time, and I didn't hate him. I just personally, I was just like, I'm not feeling it. But then I grew because I liked watching the H3 podcasts in a sense, and even then I had my own issues with H3 that I just kind of like stopped watching entirely, and then I started watching all over again. But that's besides the point. I started to get into a little more into the H3 podcast, or specifically the leftovers portion. I'm trying to talk about the Hasan here. When I started getting more into those specific streams, primarily because of political things that were going on in the atmosphere that I kind of cared about, so I kind of wanted to see Ethan's take more in a sense, and then like Hassan was there, he said his takes, and then as I started listening to his sides of things, I'm just like, oh, he's not all that bad that all these how would you say it? All these like out of context clips are making him seem. So I started watching more and more of him, and I'm like, okay, he's a pretty chill guy. But I only watched him on Leftovers. I didn't branch out and do any of that stuff. I only watched him on Leftovers. The more and more he was on Leftovers, the more and more I was like, okay, he's a cool dude, whatever. I think I understand his takes. But the thing that rubbed me in the wrong way in the beginning was that he was like defending these people in a sense, but he kind of like he doesn't like he's not straight lib and he's not straight right winger. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Anyway, I'm not here to do politics. My point is that I grew a liking to his stuff, to Hassan, and then I'm saying all of this, it's gonna make sense like once we start going down this rabbit hole that has transpired last night up until today. Because I honestly I was dragged into it. Me personally, I was dragged into it when I didn't ask for it. So basically I started, getting more into Hassan and all that, and then um his clips started coming up on my YouTube. So I was just casually watching it, whatever. And then I don't have Twitch. I never like downloading Twitch for me just felt like I don't want to say boomer thing or even a Zoomer thing. Like I just felt like it wasn't for me to download. Like I was breaking some sort of rule within myself to download Twitch, and I don't know why. Because I felt like it's me. It's me. I moved the chair. It was me. Losing his mind. Stop. Come. Anyways, derailed me. What was I talking about? Oh my god, my brain. What was I just talking about? What was I just talking about? God, so yeah, his videos started getting more and more pushed on my YouTube channel that I would like watch it more. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And again, I never had the Twitch. I didn't download it because I was just like, I don't know. It felt like TikTok to me, where like I have TikTok, but I don't use/make TikToks. And I feel like I'm not allowed to, even though I'm 23 and I should. Like it's more so for me in my age range. Like I should be able to, but I just like I couldn't bring myself to do it. So, anyways, long story short, one day, which was like probably about a month and a half ago, I was like, fine, fuck it. Let me just catch one of his, like, because eventually what I was just watching was just like shorter clips of his live streams anyway. So, like, all right, fine, whatever. I'll watch the damn thing. But I watched it on like my Google. I never even downloaded the app for like a good solid like week or two. I just watched it on like my Safari like tab, if you know what I mean. I didn't have the app. So watching it, download the app, and then I turned into a Hassan Lobby head. I think he's pretty cool. I like his takes on things. Some things I don't agree with, and that's just some. That's not even like a lot of things that he says I do agree with, and there's just like minor things where he's just like just the dude, and the ways that he just says stuff is just like whatever. But it's like people are different. It's not my thing to say here nor there. Anyways, I said all of that to say that after this call with Slicker about this whole gambling thing happened, I can't remember if it was that same day. Was it the same day? I literally think it was the next day. He got on a call. It was the next day because he baited. I wanted to watch more JCS crimes things that he used to watch on like last year on his streams, and then he just like reacting like to like the JCS crimes shows, and then he just stopped. And then he said he was gonna do it. Then it turned into a whole day of talking, which was yesterday. Then it turned into a whole day or a whole couple of hours talking with Pokimane about gambling itself. That's the point I'm trying to get to. So I was mainly watching for that, but then it turned into this whole gambling thing and then into something else later, literally the same day yesterday. So basically, they're on stream talking about gambling and how bad it is and yada, 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 and all this other stuff. Her specifically talking about, you know, her personal experiences with it, not her personally, but like she knew not of like gambling, but like addiction in itself, where like a friend of hers was using and all this other stuff, and he unfortunately passed away, and you know, all of that. And then Hassan talking personally about his own things with like drinking and smoking and all of that. Like he just has like addictive personalities and whatever. Like, and I feel like that's. I'm not even gonna make this about me, but like I could relate to him too. And then all of a sudden, while on live, while talking about that, because Hassan has been in a space, and I know Pokey has, but this has to do with Hassan right now. Because in that space, Hassan has talked to Ethan, XQC, and Trainwreck on like live about the whole gambling thing, and they were like defending it so hard. And at that time, XQC wasn't even on it. Like he did it, and then he stopped gambling because he was just like, no. And then even like up until like now, he like started over again. Where it was just like, well, what the fuck was the point? Now we see why you were defending the whole thing to begin with. And while they were on live, Hassan and Pokimane just talking about the whole gambling thing, whatever, just talking about that. They're looking at tweets like as they come on live and like just talking about it because they tweets that were specifically pertaining to the gambling thing itself. And then as a message to God, I'm hoping I'm saying this right. um oh my god, was it deleted? Holy shiznit, was it deleted? Mm-mm-mm-mm. It might have been deleted because this just happened not too long ago and I cannot find it. And anyways, what the fuck? There's a lot of like what just happened like today, and then a lot of what was happening yesterday that got all like mixed together. He's what like okay. This is the oh my god. Oh my god. I hate that I'm chronically online. I hate that I'm chronically online now. I hate it. I hate it. But this is what it's come to. This is what it's fucking come to. Like, and I preach so much that I shouldn't give a fuck about what other people talk about. Like, it's like, why do I get like I say it all the time. Like, why do you give a fuck so much about other people's lives? And then I get sucked into this shit that has nothing to do with me, but it's still just like, did you hear the word vomit coming out of your fucking mouth? So Trainwreck goes, to be clear, the people scapegoating slots, BJs, blackjack, and roulette, and not blaming the individual are the real problem. On top of that, Slicker was a sports betting addict, the one type of gambling that is normalized, and I don't hear a single one of you clout goblins talking about it. With that said, the streamers and viewers who sell a false reality should be banned. Like a false reality? What false fucking what false reality? It's just like you live in a world where you get paid to do it, so you really don't give a fuck in your fucking McMansion and all this money that you got. Like, come on. Get over yourself. This dude makes no fucking sense. It drives me insane. Hi, I missed you on the last stream. What happened with you? You were gone. You didn't. We're fighting. Me and you were fighting. Anywho, but I'm trying to find the actual tweet that kind of like set this whole shit off, and I think he deleted it. Not gonna lie, I think he deleted it. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna look for it because this is what set everything off. I'm trying to find the image because I have a feeling he deleted it because it's not showing up. Ah, found it. So he added. Where's the original? Where did it start? So basically, what had happened behind the scenes while Hasan and Pokimane are talking about something unrelated, Miskiv, who was on the call with Slicker and Hasan, Miskiv, this is like beyond that point. Miskiv was behind the scenes, not behind the scenes, but like going back and forth with Trainwreck on Twitter, and just just off the charts, just losing their fucking mind on Twitter, and it drove me the fucking insane. So here's I found it. It's a screenshot because if I'm correct, it looks like they deleted it. Oh my god. And it's like I don't want to get involved, but it's just like it involves like a streamer that I like so much, and it's weird that I got to this point that I just feel like if I don't let this out, considering me that I don't talk to anybody on a regular basis, I literally like I go to work, clock in, clock out, and come home. I don't even have friends because friends nowadays they just suck. They're all like horrible and don't know how to like maintain a real friendship. So like I have to explode somewhere. If not, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. That's the only reason I'm talking about it here. Where is it? Did I showing it? Okay. Yeah, he deleted the fucking tweet. The hell? Let's see how the fuck is Slicker not banned on Twitch? You guys literally uses the platform to defraud dozens of people, streamers and viewers, and admits it. And Gideon is still permabanned for the shit that he did. And then Slicker gets live on Laugh and laughs about it. And he like giggled about it, like he laughed about it. It's like it sucks. And then he goes, because your pals didn't decided it was in their best interest to use your platform, the very person that scammed everyone for his horse racing and tennis bets to somehow twist it and wager a war against me. What? And we both know deep down why the insecure little man is doing this. I'm just like, please. Please. And you're going to send Maya and Mitch to Railroad. This is the tweet that set off the whole thing last night that transpired into the big fucking fight between Hasan and XQC, and then later on Trainwreck and oh my god. I'm losing it. Yeah, like this shit just got off the fucking rails. Which of these streamers do you like? Oh no. I've been chilling off Twitch lately. Bro. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna lose you off this stream because I feel it. I feel it. If you know him and you know that I don't know what stance you're taking, but I'm telling you right now, I don't give a fuck. Like what does it matter? What does it matter? No, number one, what does it matter? But number two, I like Hasan, and I already admitted it in the beginning that I didn't even like him to begin with until like I started myself watching his stuff, and I said, okay, he's not that bad of a person. But what I don't like, and I would have liked these other streamers, don't admit to their faults. You're online, you're gambling away all your money, and you act like doing it on stream in front of everybody, whether it's children or not. You're promoting a fucking thing. And it's not like, oh, how do I say it? Like regular gambling does exist, but in a sense of like people have to go there, present ID, do it on a fucking boat, or there's like regulations of things in like person. But what we're trying to say is when it's online with Twitch specifically, it's an online thing. People log into these websites and like there's no verifications of like, oh, I'm this old, because I can literally, I'm betting you literally went onto a porn site at once in your fucking life and pretended that you were 18 when you weren't, when he asked you, and you got into the website. That's the problem. That is the problem. I'm seething. And that's my thing with Trainwreck and XQC and every other gambler that's out there, that they don't get it. And then when I talk about, oh, well, people promote like Miskiff, like, oh, Miskiff promotes like alcohol and stuff like that. And it's like you're acting like a kid could literally look at a water bottle and say, I want this to be Fireball now. Like, that doesn't happen. That's not how it works. People have to literally go online and just type in a few things and click a few fucking buttons. And then that's how they, like, literally just waste hundreds of dollars, even like their parents' money, for like on some no good shit. So, like, that's what annoys me. That annoys the shit out of me. And then, and then to deflect, because that's what these people love to do, train wreck, to deflect this whole thing right here. You see, because we're talking about gambling, he loves to deflect and goes, and you're going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me, just like you did to those girls to cover up the essay assaults. You fucking scumbag, you piece of shit. You want to come at me, blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, what? I'm just like, huh? You're the one covering up. You. What are you saying? Are you saying promoting gambling on Twitch is bad, or you don't agree with it? Promoting it anywhere is bad. For me personally, I don't like it being promoted anywhere. But because I don't want to be one of those controlling people, like I said, I'm out. If you stay out of my business, I'll stay out of yours. But if it's in a controlled environment where, like, certain, places, they will, like, literally cut you off. They'll literally never let you come back if you gamble too fucking much and you lose too much fucking money. Like, there are ways to, like, make sure that it doesn't go completely off. There's, like, regulations. There's things in place in, like, physical places to prevent things, for the most part, not entirely, but for the most part, to make it, like, not that much impactful. But when it happens online and people are promoting it online, people are promoting like stake.com, where you literally go online, you put in a fucking account and card, and you just, and especially in like crypto, which is like more fucking scammy. You know what I mean? Like, you have to use crypto to gamble. Like, come on. Yes. Anywho, my bad. My sister just got like her first job, and her first day was today. And I literally thought that she was here all day, and she wasn't. So that's hilarious. What was I even talking about? You just derailed me. What is it? Let's see. What are you commenting? I watched Aiden Ross exactly in a night. Like, it's nothing, and it is nothing, because half of these people are getting paid. They're not even getting, one, they're getting paid, and number two, they're being given this money to, like, here's an allowance that's not even yours to begin with, because it's just gonna, the same company that is giving out this money is receiving that same money. Like, there's no loss. Like, what the, come on. Ugh. What pisses me off about it is I don't think Twitch streamers are even gambling real money, because they're signed to, exactly. These gambling companies use them from exactly. Anyway, yeah. So that's the whole shit. But my gripe with Trainwreck today, and I'm talking as if he knows me, is that the initial conversation was about gambling, and to make it less of a thing and less eyes on what he was doing and what he was promoting, he decided to bring in someone else's sexual assault allegations out to deflect, and then has made this entire day about that. And somehow, miraculously, within the course of like, I don't know, a couple of hours, like overnight, people don't care about the whole thing of how he's involved in gambling. And all of a sudden, it's about this girl. It's like, not, it's not even the girl. It's like he's telling someone else's sexual allegations, like, thing. And it's just like, who like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, get off your high horse. Like, are you serious? Like, we're talking about gambling here, and all of a sudden, we're gonna talk about, oh, are you gonna send such and such to railroad me and blackmail me, just like you did those girls to cover up your assaults, your allegations? Like, come on. All of a sudden, it's about, like, and again, it's not like a light thing to like dismiss. Like, stuff like that is serious. But how are you, like, the biggest deflection since North and South Korea? Is Are you kidding me? I damn near, after that, I damn near lost it. I was watching Hassan stream as this literally like happened, and everything just went to fucking, it just got derailed. And then people started clipping him out of context, making it seem like, oh, and XQC needs to like sit the fuck down and like work on some sentences. Not for nothing, and I'm not trying to insult him or anything, but not for nothing, it's hard to understand him when he needs to sit down and work on some sentences, maybe write down what he wants to say, and then read it out or have someone read it out. Because sometimes when he was arguing all day today, he was arguing with Hassan on his stream for damn near 4, maybe 5 hours, since literally the stream started. Oh my god. And they pulled me in. You know why they pulled me in and how they made me a part of this is because it literally happened while I was watching stream, and it pissed me off because I wanted to look away, and I didn't know how. I didn't know how. So now, I was personally invested when I didn't give it two shits about it in the first place. So now, because I'm personally involved and invested, we are going to look up some of those clips and somehow make myself feel better. Yeah. I had other things I planned to talk about because I thought it was going to be like a slow Tuesday, like not much was going on. And then literally, boom, Monday night, all of this happens. And I'm just like, bro, what? What? And it just kept getting worse. And I was just like, how did we go from gambling to essay? And then all of a sudden, blaming Hassan for not reacting to it the way that XQC wanted him to react to it. I'm just like, bro, what? You're grasping at straws, and you're mad because people are speaking out against fucking gambling. You're mad. You're mad. And he was mad. You're very unpredictable when it comes to your opinions on situations. Like, I can never hear news and be like, "Oh, I know how Misfit's gonna feel about that." What you mean? What do you mean? What? You're very unpredictable. I mean, what do you mean? Like, I can hear news and be like, "Oh, I know," in a good way or in a bad way. It better be in a good way. I'm a good human being. I try. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. All right. Literally, I had Trainwreck and XQC owned up, and then would have been like, yeah, but they kept deflecting like North and South Korea, or I should say South Korea. Like, come on, or North Korea. People from North Korea deflect, but like, still, it's like, really. I hate, bro. I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate that I'm so personally invested in this shit that has nothing to do with me. A whole bunch of people that don't even know who the fuck I am. And it's me. I'm on freaking YouTube talking about something that happened on Twitch. Like, really? Like, are we really mean? We're just gonna scroll through the timeline. Where is it? I want to find. Isn't there like a website? Hold on. This is like the thingy itself, but don't they have a whole fucking website? And this is how I got put onto this stupid Reddit subreddit. Like, how did I get here? How did I get to knowing what the fuck? Like, I know too much. I know what the fuck LSF is. Like, why do I know that? Why do I know that? I shouldn't know that. Why do I know that? It's not cool. It's not. It's not cool. You say it's a good thing that like you're unpredictable. I can't really describe no other way. You really judge every situation on its own. You don't make blankets. Like, I mean, I don't, and I hope that doesn't like bite me back in the butt in the sense that people take it the wrong way. You know what I mean? Oh my god, I don't know how to use the internet. Where the hell is this website? I know there's a whole website. I've seen people use it. I just want the website. Is this it? I found it. Oh, but of course, StreamYard doesn't let me do it the right way. And fucking XQC, bro, when he's on freaking live talking to Hasan, has the audacity to draw literally as they're talking a freaking slot machine. Like, are you serious? Like, you're not taking it seriously. He wasn't taking it seriously. He wasn't. We're gonna sort this by, I guess top. I'm trying to find. How the hell? Nope. No. It's not what I wanted. I talk so much. And the crazy part about it is that like definitely gonna be canceled one day when you blow up. I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say to that because you see me this way, but I can get real like I don't know. When I get like mad and frustrated, I get so fucking riled up that I just start. God forbid I get mean because like literally how these people were stuck, how Hasan and XQC were able to fucking argue with each other going back and forth for 4 maybe 5 fucking hours on a live stream has me fucking confused because after like the first time where it was just like bro you're literally talking up your ass right now, I would have hung up. I literally would have hung up and like stopped. But the power that these people have, I don't even know where I was at. Where was I?
Are you going to send my?
Okay, so this is I left off with the whole tweet, and this is literally what happened after the tweet. Should I there? Maybe you can see it. Let me know if you can see it that way. So this is how it happened. This is literally where they were talking about gambling, and then this is literally boom. Right as this happened, the Twitch fucking world blew the fuck up. It's on fire right now. It's being extinguished right now. You know, everything's starting to calm down, but this is where everything literally blew the fuck up.
Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did
What?
those girls to cover up those sexual assaults, you fucking scumbag piece of shit? You want to
What
come at
the
me and make shit
fuck?
up? Then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure. I'm lost.
I don't even. Holy shit. Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail like, dude, all those girls cover up the sexual assaults, you fucking
Wait, what
scumbag
does it
piece of
mean
shit?
to
You want to come at me and make
railroad
shit up? Then you
him?
better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy.
I literally just read it. What does it mean to railroad him?
And then later on, they're going to say, which by the end of tonight, like literally 30 minutes before I started the live stream, Pokey explained, you know, why she giggled, and I feel like it was like a nervous giggle. She was just like, "What the hell is happening?" Like they were literally talking about gambling, and all of a sudden they're talking about essay allegations that have to do with Miss Kiff or not with Miss Kiff or Miss Kiff's nose. Like it was just all a bunch of confusion. And then XQC, like the clout goblin he is, because he doesn't know how to take a fucking chill pill, takes this notion as to like, oh, you're pandering, oh, you're covering up, and as to the point to the point to go and accuse this man who streams all the fucking time. Even I know that, and I just got around to watching this guy for a month now, about being in a certain place and knows what happened when he didn't know what had happened. I really don't know how to feel about Hasan. I watch him and I'm like, hey, this dude, all right. Then I go on Twitter and I'm like, this dude is a piece of shit. I mean, it all honestly, it all really depends. I'm not saying that like I'm a diehard defend person. Like, no, if even like he himself is like that. If there's something that you do that I don't like, I'm going to like talk against about it. And that was kind of like the first initial like issue that had started where XQC was like, "Oh, you go really hard on me when I do things, but when your friends do things, you just ignore it or talk about something else and dismiss it and whatever." And it's just like he, in my eyes, he does not. If he does something, whether you're his friend or not, he's gonna keep it the same and keep it G. And that's how I feel like I am. I'm always the devil's advocate. And then I'm also like, but still, in this sense, you are wrong. And I'm going to tell you that you're wrong, whether or not you're my friend, my sister, my mom, my cousin. Like, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. I'm going to tell, if you're wrong, you're wrong. I do this to my mom all the time. If she's wrong, she's wrong. I don't care if you're my mom. Like, I'm going to tell you. So that's how I feel about Hasan. Now, just the way that, in the sense of like, what I don't like about him is just like sometimes the verbiage that he uses on his streams. Like, just I guess it's just a me thing because the word pussy is very like such a like a I don't know how to explain it to make me sound like such a freaking femme some femme girl when I'm not, but it's just like just the word that he says it. Just the way that he says the word. It's not an entirely bad word. Like if people say it, it doesn't really matter, but just in the way that he says it, that bothers me in a sense. But like for the most part, he says things that I agree with. He comments on things that should be commented on, and I agree with. But I'm not gonna agree with every little thing. I mean, if you need me to like literally record something that he does that I don't like, I could do it. I'm not saying that I agree with every single thing that he does, if you know what I mean. Pokimane seemed like that type of person who don't want to. She did not want to be involved. She literally called in earlier while they were all on a call. And she was like, listen, I want no part of this. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I have no idea what this is about. This all started off with gambling and somehow it turned into essay. And I don't even know what this whole essay story is about. And you're accusing me of making light about it and making fun of it when I didn't even know what the fuck. She was just like, I want no part of this. She's like, I'm sorry to the victim. I'm sorry, but I don't even know. I don't even know. Poor girl was dragged into something that had nothing to do with her. They're all literally, and I feel bad in a sense, not that bad for Hassan, because I mean, whatever. But I don't feel bad. But I do feel bad for Hassan in the sense where he's like always in shit every fucking week, if not every month. It's like all the time. And it's just literally like people not like just let the guy live his life. You're just trying to like I don't know. Today specifically, and I don't comment on things, but today specifically, I felt like they were grasping at straws, and it was the weirdest fucking thing ever. They made this whole story about this girl being sexually assaulted, about them, about how Hassan should have reacted, and how XQC was. It was a whole weird thing, and I'm just like, the fuck is going on? This has nothing to do with the both of y'all. You should be a judge. Yep, Judge Judge Joe Misfit. Why I gotta be a Joe? Judge Joe Misfit. Why I gotta be a Joe? Where do I look like a Joe? Am I a Joe? Am I a freaking Joe?
I don't know. What the fuck?
Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did
What?
those girls to cover up those sexual assaults, you fucking scumbag piece of shit? You want to
What
come at
the
me and make
fuck?
shit up? Then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure. I'm lost.
I don't even. Holy shit.
You see how
Are you going
lost?
to send Maya and Mr. Railroad and Black?
You see how lost? Can you imagine how lost I was watching this thing? And I'm just like, what the fuck is what? What is happening? What is happening? Even in his own chat, where everybody was just like, what the fuck is happening? And then it just turned in to Trainwreck and XQC using this whole thing, even though it's a bad thing. And I was just like, how are you using this girl's story about what happened to her as a cover up? They literally used it as a cover up to this whole gambling thing, and it didn't even fucking work because freaking gambling got freaking banned earlier today. So like they tried real hard, but like, bro, it was just gross. It was just weird. I didn't like it one bit.
To turn my stream off and hosting or some shit, you fucking idiot. What are you talking about, man? I said not to go. I said not to go. I don't owe them shit. I don't owe them or you a singular thing, you fucking bum. What are you on about? We're still looking for fucking handouts? Holy fuck. What is wrong with you?
Then he just unhinged. He literally, he like something within him cracked and he lost his fucking mind up until the point where he's just like, fuck the people. I don't give a fuck about what the people say. I was like, what do you mean by the people? I was like, you do realize that the people, like, are you saying people like people who watch your stream or like people in general? I even commented in that chat when he said that. And I said, nah, fuck him. He said, fuck people and I'm people. And he said, fuck me. Fuck that. He's like, look, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And I was like, what? What? Unhinged.
Dude, calm down, brother. You're saying things
Seething.
that
Seething.
you know, they don't paint you necessarily in a good light. I'm letting you know. A lot of 12-year-old
to turn my stream off and hosting or some shit, you fucking idiot.
He just, I don't know. I really don't know. I see something in his brain. I have no idea what just happened. Listen. I have no idea what just happened. Oops. My bad. But I'm still here. Oh, and then this lovely clip. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened. I hit the back button on my thing. I hit the back button on the thing that hosts my live stream, and then it just, I don't know. We're here. We're still here. It's still going. Nope. How do I find? Now I gotta hold on. I gotta share my screen again. My screen. Why would YouTube clip me, who only gets 2 viewers a fucking stream? Barely even, not even, and one last time because you were here. Why would they clip me? Clip me of all people. I got 12 subscribers. Where? Where? There. And for what? And because of who? Are you kidding me? I'd love for that to happen. Then I would have something meaningful to talk about. Hilarious.
Actually,
Look at his
dude,
face.
hold
Look
up,
at
he's
it.
making a policy update on October 18th. I'm doing a mogul mail right now, boys. The plan is simple.
All right, I don't do that.
Yeah, so we'll be making a policy update on October 18th to prohibit streaming of gambling sites that include slots, roulette, or dice games that
Look at him squirming.
aren't licensed either in the U.S. or other jurisdictions that provide sufficient consumer protection. These sites will include stake.com, rollbit.com, duelbits.com, and roobet.com. However, we may identify others as we move forward.
We can actually.
Stressed.
Holy, listen.
Gambling on Twitch.
Stressed. He's stressed out.
Holy shit,
Actually,
The man is stressed out. Not to mention, totally unrelated, but still has to do with them. The most hilarious thing happened between them. Oh my god, it made me lose my fucking mind. At one point, when the little boys, because they were acting like little boys when they were arguing with each other on stream, but when the two little boys, Hasan and XQC, were fighting, Hasan had brought up a point that XQC had literally called Hasan's chat racist, and he said, I don't think I said that. Show me where I said that. Like verbatim, I didn't say that. He's like, well, maybe. Hasan was like, maybe you didn't say it verbatim, but you were insinuating yada 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 that it looks like or something that my chat is racist. And then of course what Hassan chats does and then what they do well is they go and find the clip of XQC literally saying that Hassan's chat is fucking racist. And I'm just like, bro, you're delusional. You're delusional. And I don't like to see you in this light, X. I don't like to see you in this light, but you can't lie and then get trapped in your lie. And then he makes the conversation about something else. Because when they bring up the clip and they show X, you were literally racist. You literally said the word racist because he wanted to argue the fact that he didn't say the word racist. They found the clip. He said that he was racist. And then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, talking about the G word," because people know what this because Hassan got banned on Twitter for saying the C word and the C word meaning cracker. I don't know how you can get banned on Twitch for that, but apparently Hassan is the only person who can get banned on Twitch for saying the word cracker and making it like now he has to say the C word as opposed to the N word. You can't say the N word. All of a sudden, XQC goes and say, "Well, you like to say the G word all the time," talking about the G word. And as I'm listening to this live, he's like the G word, and I'm like, "What the fuck? What G word?" I'm like, "Grifter? Like what? Like what derogatory word?" I'm telling you, the internet is unmatched. So no, he's literally on stream going like, "Oh, XQC to Hassan." He's like, "Oh, well, you had said that you use the G word all the time and blah blah blah, and your chat does too." And in my mind, I'm like, what G word? There's a G word now? I'm like, huh? And then he starts to spell it out, like GU and like GU. And then the chat is catching on and they're talking about, oh, he said gusano. And if you don't know, the word gusano, which is a Spanish word, in English translates to worm. And I'm like, since when is the word worm in Spanish, gusano, a fucking derogatory? I said, bro, the man literally knows how to grasp straws. He must work at the drive through because he knows how to grasp for straws to give it to people when they order a large Coke. Because what are you talking about? Apparently, I learned today that gusano, a word in Spanish that means worm, is a derogatory word and should be treated the same as cracker and should be treated as the same as the N word. It's burning, it's burning. And then this other person got banned. God, I forgot what his name was. It started with an E, and he is like an incel who lost his fucking mind about. Oh my god, I think you know who I'm talking about. If you're well versed, it starts with an E if I'm not mistaken. He's this guy who not too long ago was on stream talking about, oh, I'm gonna be if I'm the man of the family or whatever, then I can't have a girlfriend or a wife that streams, and if I'm gonna make all the money, I have to make all the rules, and basically spewing Andrew Tate stuff. But he's a Twitch guy who just looking at him, I was like, bitch, you couldn't even get a wife. What just happened here? Oh no, I was like, bitch, you couldn't even get a wife if you wanted to. The way that you're spewing all this hate, and then on top of the way that you look, I doubt that it's ever gonna happen. Fucking weirdo. He also got banned, I think 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. all of Twitch's top people are just off the fucking rails. XQC doesn't know what to do anymore because Gambly's gonna be banned. So is Trainwreck. So is fucking. I literally wanted to go on. There was one freaking streamer. God, their names are escaping me right now. Where they were like, "There's someone literally needs to go check on these fucking gambling channels right now and see what the hell live react to see them finding out about it." And I wonder what they're gonna do. Because it's not like it's going to stop them. I feel like they're going to find other avenues to do it. Even, because YouTube doesn't allow it. And now Twitch is not going to allow it anymore. So I wonder truly what the hell is going to happen to this thing. I feel like it's just going to manifest itself into some other way. I don't know. I really do. had to get that off my chest. Yeah. So basically, I ended up at the part right before I started live. I literally had to pry myself off of my TV. It was on my phone. I literally drove all the way home. I had an hour drive. I drove all the way home with this live stream playing. When I got home, I put it on my TV so I can switch off of my phone and watch it on the TV. Literally, as I was getting and I was gathering information, I was sitting on my with my laptop on my bed watching the damn thing on my TV, trying to gather myself to get ready for this live. As soon as I sat down on my desk, before I turned on off the TV, I put it on my fucking laptop because I didn't want to miss anything. That I was about like 5 minutes late because I usually like to start at 8 and try to keep myself consistent. I put it on my fucking laptop to keep watching it and keep watching because I'm so fucking like broken at this point because of the internet. To keep watching it, turned it off on my TV and continued, and even like still continued to watch it like a minute or two after. Because when I start the live, I have that starting soon thing now to give myself, amp myself up. That I was watching it even then. Bro, I had literally, I had it on 3 screens. That's how much I felt like I was personally attacked and put into the situation when I wanted nothing to do with the situation. And now it's putting me in a spot where I have to talk about it. Bro, the bullshit spewing out of my mouth right now is insane. And then on top of that, my mic stand is losing its mind where I feel like it's like on the ground every 5 minutes every time I move. I don't know. I'm a mess. And I was supposed to upgrade. I was literally supposed to upgrade my freaking setup just now, like the thing that I use online to like do this whole streaming thing and make it look cool and update it and everything. And I didn't even get to do that because I was watching other people's drama that had nothing to do with me. I feel personally, I feel attacked. I feel attacked. I feel attacked. And as a matter of fact, I feel scammed, and I feel like I deserve money too. All that money that Ludwig and XQCs are supposed to be returning to people. I feel like I'm deserving of my time and my money. I deserve to be compensated for this wild roller coaster that I was subjected to. I do. I do. Basically, yeah, Aiden Ross is. I'm not. I gotta wait till I get log off to watch Aiden Ross. He's on some shit. I don't even know. I'm not in the mood. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna. We're gonna move on from the Twitch thing. Twitch thing in a second. You need to tighten the screw on the mic stand. That's why it keeps falling, maybe. Yeah, because this arm part right here that's holding it, it's fine. It's the second part that it's attaching it to my desk where, like, you see I can move it like this way. I'm supposed to tighten that, and I can't do it right now because of how it is attached to my desk and how close it is to the wall that I have to move my desk, tighten it, and then push my desk back, but I'm not in the mood to do that. So that's what I mean. I was supposed to fix all of this before coming on here today, and I didn't. I blame Hasan. Since people want to blame Hasan for everything, I'm blaming Hasan for this. Hasan, you're the reason why I have no views. You're the reason why I'm stressed out all day. And you're the reason why everything just sucks. Uh-oh. Don't judge, but Aiden is my favorite Twitch streamer. I know he's fucked up, but he's funny as fuck, especially when you drunk. Listen. I'm not gonna. That's the thing that I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna jump on everybody's bandwagon, on that bandwagon of, oh, we hate Aiden Ross and we hate these people. I'm not that person. I have to see who that person is, and I haven't seen much of Aiden to say that he's awful or not. The one thing about him that I will say is that the guy knows how to like farm content in the sense of like when the whole Andrew Tate thing came out, like he was on top of that like white on rice. And I was like, like, although I don't like Andrew Tate, he was a smart man for being the person who like Andrew Tate was to go to when things were popping off. And that was good for him in a sense, not good for the whole, misogynistic things that he was saying, but good for like that. Like, I mean, Aiden thought on his feet and, he got to that man and they were like, you know what I mean? So he's good at that. I can't judge him for like doing that. That's literally what I'm doing right now. I'm literally using other people's business and drama to like. What do you think I'm doing right now? I'm commentating on other people's business, so it's not like I can judge him for any of that, anyways. But like, you don't need to tell me. I know. Again, I'm chronically online. I know, and I don't understand how it's a thing where people are banned off the platform. They're not allowed to have an account, so to speak, but they're allowed to go on other people's. Like, make that make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. No, I didn't talk about it on the last show. I saw it and I said, listen, I already vowed to myself that I wasn't like going to like have that on my like I'm not going to talk about it unless something catastrophic happens. I feel like we talked about it. It's been done. It's like done, and I'm not going to like keep using that and like so to say giving it a platform when it had one. We talked about it and we're moving on. If I consistently continually talk about it, it's like I'm bringing him into an atmosphere that he like I'm bringing it on. I'm the one platforming him when I said that I wouldn't. You know what I mean? But unless something like really weird and catastrophic happens, I'm not gonna talk about him. I did it. We all know what he did. We all know the things that he believes in and his stance on things. Talked about it. It's not like that's gonna change unless something, dramatic happens. Whatever. We're gonna move on. As to the whole gambling thing, talked about it. Twitch says that they're gonna ban it. I'm going to wait until the actual day. I think they said October something. Something pops off after the fact, after, the whole gambling is supposed to be banned and it's not supposed to happen, and they're not standing true to that, then I'm gonna say something. I am, but we haven't gotten to that point, so I can't speak on that. But I'm only gonna talk about things as they come. I did not. I did not. Okay, let's be clear. The man is alive. All right. These are these are wild allegations. I'm gonna need you to start saying allegedly. All right, you need to start saying allegedly. That you're come on now. You're putting me into predicaments that I don't need to be in. You can't be serious right now. Oh my god. What else did I have? I don't know how in the world I ended up talking about this man, this whole Twitch drama, for an hour and a half. But that's how that happened. Lord Jesus. Oh right, I was in here looking for. Ooh, let's watch this. This is your boy Aiden Ross reacting to when Twitch got when Gamba got banned. Oh snap! I'm not even sharing my screen. Would you look at that? Unprofessional. Hold on. This is your boy. This is your boy. Here it is. Here it is. You're welcome. It's happening. We're doing it live.
I look at my phone and I see about 30 notifications, texts, calls, all that. So I'm like, okay, did somebody die? Did something
Something literally did. People's careers literally died.
about 30 notifications, texts, calls, all that. So I'm like, okay, did somebody die? Did something fucking happen that I have to seek immediate attention to? What the fuck happened here? I'm really understanding. I'm trying to really, not think too much of the worst, but I'm just trying to really understand what the fuck is going on here. Somebody did die. My fucking pockets. Okay. I look at my phone and I see.
He literally said it at the end. He's like, my fucking pockets.
Really understand what the fuck is going on here. Somebody did die. My fucking pockets. Okay. I look at my phone and I see.
Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. It's hilarious. Oh, that's funny. Oh, poor guy. Yeah, look for something new to do. I've been up at 2 a.m. wasted out of my mind watching Ada. He's the GOAT streamer. I mean, if you think so, I mean, he's not really my just because he's not something that I would listen to, just because he's not a person that I would enjoy watching, is not something that's gonna make me automatically like dislike him. Like, if you enjoy him, more power to you. No matter. Nothing to me. But when he has funny takes, he has funny takes. Like the weird stuff that he was getting into with Andrew Tate, like freaking simping for him. I mean, come on, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Oh, and I was gonna say, I feel like it's already like died out already because of the whole thing. But I see this new thing that's starting with the whole gambling being banned. How they want pool hot tub streamers, if I'm not mistaken, to be banned. In a sense, where I'm just like, I don't know how you can equate those two, like the hot tub girl thing streams on you on Twitch. I don't. That's not my. It's not catered to me. The hot tub streams are not catered to me. I don't care for them. But now there's an argument about how those should be banned too, and I'm just like, if we're gonna go, because I feel like from what I seen indirectly, I feel like they're going down the route of like, oh, why can they share or show their boobs and do all this weird stuff, and how do I explain it in a sense that may make sense, like kitty porn or something like that, in a way, because you know what they're doing, you know what those girls are doing, but I was like, those are inherently two different things. There's one where you can literally ruin your life with, and then there's another one where it's just like, I want hot tub streamers banned off Twitch. They're grooming children. See, but like that's my issue with the whole thing. It's just like you can see how it grew. Like, okay, I'm not a fan of hot tub streamers. I could give a fuck whether it's on there or not. That's a whole other thing that needs to be dealt with. And it's not an immediate thing where it's just like I can lose $40,000 in like a click of a button. I understand the whole hot tub debate. I do, and I get it. But it's like, again, I'm not defending the hot tub people. Like, I don't. How do I say it in a sense? How do I say it in a way that it makes sense? Like, I'm okay with, porn. I'm okay with people wanting to be, strippers and stuff like that. That's fine. That's fine. But what I don't like is using a platform like this. Like, use OnlyFans. At that point, just OnlyFans should have a live stream or some shit, and then do that. You know what I mean? Like, get off of Twitch. But I hate coming into this conversation as a girl because it just the fem cells are gonna like lose their fucking minds because I just feel like, why should you be able to show yourselves? And like there's people like me, and that's the thing, there's people like me who are not, I don't consider myself that pretty. I don't have big knockers, I don't have all of that to work with to get people in here and to like me. And I feel like they're going to use that against me when I say that, when I say that's a reason why they shouldn't have a platform on Twitch. And that's not what I mean. I just feel like it's just like I don't even know if cop out's the right word, but it just like, it sucks. Like, you're using your bodies to get views and to get these subs and to get these donos and act like it's not, you know what I mean? If like there should be, and there's already OnlyFans. Go to OnlyFans. Freaking advocate OnlyFans and ask OnlyFans to have a whole like live thing or some sort of thing that's like that. Like, come on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know how to have this conversation in a way to make it like, it's not that we're against sex work, but like, why is it on Twitch when it should just be on OnlyFans? Like, why is it okay? And then they want to slap an 18 and over sort of like thing on it, and it's just like, again, like I reiterate every time, people can go anywhere and hit a button and say that they're 18 and pretend and do all this other, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't fix anything. So that's another thing. Like, I'm so far removed from gambling that like I feel like I'm able to like talk about it in a better sense, but because I'm a girl and because the whole hot tub thing pertains to like just women in general, I don't know in a way how to talk about it in a sense that where it makes sense, where it's just like, I'm not mad that you're pretty and I'm not mad that you have boobs, but I am mad that you're one doing it online, making first of all, young people, like you said, young people use the platform. So like, what if a little girl comes on there and it's just like, well, now I have to do not I'm not saying all of them, but there might be just that one girl, just like I said with gambling. There might be that one person who takes it too far with gambling and like derails his fucking life and like just ruins it. There might be one girl who's insecure who finds a stream and sees that and then she's all like, "Well, do I need that to be accepted?" And then she goes on this fucking I don't even know how to say it. I don't even know how to say it. Like I don't even know how to say it to make it make sense. Now this for sure. I know this for sure right here is what's gonna get me fucking canceled. When it comes to like arguing against things that women do that like upset me. Because I can argue left and right about what men do because I'm so far removed from them that it's not the same. But when I'm trying to talk about things that have to do with women, being a woman, other people are gonna be like, "Well, you're a woman. You should stand up for our rights." And I was like, "No, no, bitch, no, girl, no. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. There's a time and place for everything. You cannot tell me that gambling grooms children, and then with the hot tub things, it like you don't. It doesn't happen that way. It does. It's not the same thing, but they're one in. They're not good either way. They're not good either way. But the gambling part was much more accessible right now. That was easier to do, and now it's a whole other way to deal with it. Like I don't know how to deal with the girl thing. I don't know how to, because if men were out there, that's my thing. You don't see men. Maybe I don't know. I haven't seen a guy or guys being called out for, I guess, using their bodies in a sense to gain their viewers. Like I don't know. Like men can't be shirtless on stream, right? Like on Twitch streams. Like men can't be. This is why. I don't know. I am the way I am. But if I'm not mistaken, men on Twitch are not allowed to be, or anybody, they're not allowed to be shirtless. But there's ways that women are able to work around that and wear like even this shirt, like even me wearing it now, like I'm like I keep pulling it up and I'm self-conscious with it. But like women find a way, and some women, not their fault. Some women are not even advocating that or not even pushing that stuff onto people. They're just born the way that they are. But there are other people who are forcing it, who are, you know what I mean? They wear the tight shirts and most of the times they're not. And this is way beyond the hot tub girls too. This is like there are girls who wear the shirts that are really tight and you know what I mean? And I was like, come on, like you can't just see your personality and understand some things. No, we have to add, like hair and my eyebrows, makeup make me feel good, but like this is not what this show is about. This is not what this is. This is me providing valuable commentary to something and adding value to it. I'm not trying to like use my body to, I don't know how to say it in a way that it doesn't make that is just bashing women in a sense, but I'm not trying to bash women, if that makes any sense. There's a way that I will get to that topic eventually. I just need to like not get myself into some controversies when I just started. If a man was sitting in a speedo on Twitch in a hot tub collecting money from female viewers, the internet would erupt. Exactly. It would. It would be a whole bunch of like, oh well, little girls are on here and they're gonna see this and men and blah 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 and all this other stuff. But it's okay that little boys get to just, oh my god, this girl, this boobs on the stream, yada yada yada, and then the little boy. There's a whole lot of mental things that goes on with that. Number one, little kids, specifically little boys, like objectifying a girl now, and then turn around and like in their real social settings with people their age, other 10-year-olds, pick on other girls who don't look like their 25-year-old streamer or damn near 30-year-old streamer sometimes, and how they look like, like that's and it's hard because I know not every single circumstance is going to turn that way, but it's like there's still a possibility, there's still a chance. I never liked females who use their body to get places. Like, I don't want to bash anybody. I just don't respect it. I don't either. But, like, I don't like saying that in a sense because it's not like, how do I say it? Sometimes it's not up to the girl whether their body had an effect on them getting a job either. Like sometimes a guy might just, without even saying anything to you, might just hire you just because they think you're pretty too. Like that's a perk, you know what I mean? And that's not entirely their fault too, which sucks to explain. It just, I don't know how to explain it in a sense where it's just like I want to validate women who have nothing to do with any of this issue, and then also like shed light on like bullshit that other women are doing, and I don't know how to do that because I'm like so within that community as a woman that it just doesn't make any, like I don't know how to say it. A guy, I can talk about a guy all day and how it affects everything else around me, but I can't do it as a girl because it doesn't make any sense because either I'm right and I'm, you know, spreading positivity, or I'm a woman and I'm woman shaming my own kind. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm sure something, I hold me to this. I know for a fact that something's gonna happen with Twitch, and it's gonna continue happening just like it continued happening with the gambling thing, and they did something about it. Something is gonna happen with the hot tub thing. Something drastic is going to happen, and because everything is fucking live, and there are people like LSF who are stalking people on a daily basis to just see people fuck up on live, they're going to clip something, and it's gonna be fucking viral, and it's gonna go on mainstream news, mainstream media, and everybody's gonna fucking talk about it. It's gonna get to a point where CNN is gonna talk about it, and it's just everything's just gonna go batshit crazy. It's gonna go fucking bananas. I can guarantee it. I guarantee it. And it's not gonna take that long because in the span of like this gambling thing, where people were talking about it last year, but because someone was finally actually able to like provide like, this is a Twitch streamer who was like hooked on gambling and this happened and there was evidence and it was a mass thing. Freaking Vice made an article about it. You know, like it only takes that one thing to like blow up. So I feel like something wild is gonna happen. I feel it in my bones. Something with the whole, I don't know if it's just gonna be the hot tub streams or just like women and their bodies in general. It's gonna happen where it's gonna be a wild fucking day because they're gonna turn it into a whole like grooming with body, like people are being groomed and stuff like that. And then another thing where like women that are not doing a goddamn thing but also feel away are going to be like, oh, well, now you're just trying to silence a woman, like in school. Like, why is it my fault that I'm wearing spaghetti straps and the boys can't pay attention? Like, it's not my fault. Like, maybe the boys, you should be teaching the boys to pay attention in school and not to women. It's going to be a whole shit. It's going to be a whole shit. And that is the time that I'm going to get myself into some trouble. That is when the controversies are going to happen, and I'm going to get myself into some trouble. I'm telling you that right now. I am. I feel it in my bones. I feel it. I feel it. All right, real quick. We're gonna have this one thing that we're gonna talk about because I really think it's weird, but not. It's not lighthearted. It's kind of weird, but I don't know how else to move away from the gambling. From the I don't know how to move away from the Twitch sphere. That I'm just gonna talk about this, and then hopefully we can end on a different note. Oh my god, I didn't know I had so much to talk about this whole stupid thing. And it's wild. It's crazy. To think that I went all weekend being like, oh my god, I don't have anything to talk about on live. Oh my goodness. Oh, nobody's subbing, nobody's liking, nobody's viewing. What the fuck? I was losing my mind. And then that happened. So we're gonna just talk about this real quick. It's a wild fucking story, and it's the irony of this entire story. It's not funny, but it's fucking weird and ironic. So basically, if I can show my screen, Beyond Meat, Beyond Meat, like fake meat, Beyond Meat, the COO, which is like one below CEO, I forget what the O means in this sense, was arrested for biting a man's nose near some stadium. I don't know if he bit it off completely, but he bit the man's nose. And I said, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? what the fuck is going on? And I said, oh, I have to cover this. I have to. Chief Operating Officer, thank you. I went to school, but I didn't pay attention. Crazy. Was arrested on a pair of charges after reportedly biting a man's nose in a parking garage. In a parking garage. Of all places. He's 53, was arrested on the 17th of September for charges of terroristic threatening and third-degree battery. Oh my goodness. The incident happened in a parking lot, yada yada yada. Oh, look, an update. Beyond Meat COO suspended following weekend arrest for biting man's nose. Suspended with pay, I assume? I mean, you have to be suspended with pay. There's no way. Just after 10 p.m., officers were dispatched to Gate 15 for a disturbance that had previously occurred in the stadium. The responding officer found two males with... Wait, so the guy bit his... I hate these fucking ads. Oh my god, I have to do something about it. Fuck me, my god. I'm gonna batshit fucking crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. I don't know. I don't know. I keep talking about an ad blocker, but I don't know. Fuck. Is this the video story?
Roll out the wagons and take your...
Jesus. Sorry. You know how Twitter is. It's just like mainstream media, if not worse. It's trending and then it's not trending. They only care about what's trending. I mean, come on. Who are we fooling? Fucking ad. Oh my god, please don't. And of course, this is Fox News. Please don't fucking copyright me. I haven't been copywritten yet so far, so fingers crossed. My god, I look a mess. I don't know what happened today. This is what being involved in Twitch drama happens. This is what happens when you get involved. You look like this. I'm a fucking wreck.
Executive was arrested in Fayetteville after police say he bit a man's nose. 53-year-old Doug.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I wonder, was he a vegan? Now I have to look this up. I love how that's the first thing that comes up when I try to Google it. Is Doug Ramsey a vegan? Oh my god. But is he vegan though? Hold on. I know that he was arrested. Fucking internet. I hate the internet. I just answer my fucking... And now they have Gordon Ramsay all over the fucking... Oh my god. I asked one simple question. Is he a vegan? We'll never fucking know. He can be the COO all he wants, but if he's not a true vegan, this story means nothing to me. It's ironic, though. It is ironic, though. Oh, is it you're not saying the C word? There's so many C words out here.
Ramsey is facing charges of terroristic threatening and third-degree battery. According to the police reports, it happened in a parking garage near Razorback Stadium after the Razorbacks game against Missouri State. An officer spoke with both Ramsey and the alleged victim, as well as another witness.
Ramsey's car allegedly bumped by Subaru. Ramsey allegedly punched through back windshield. What the fuck? What is wrong with this guy? No, in all honesty, somebody needs to give this man a fucking burger. That's what happened. He hasn't had a real burger in I don't know how long. And it's like messing with his like chemical. He's having a chemical imbalance. He really is. That's what's happening. The poor guy needs a burger. You know how like people say, you know, if you're mad, you're upset, you know, you need a Snickers or whatever. This man literally needs a burger. Ramsey allegedly punched through the back windshield. He punched and bit. The man was hungry. The man was hungry. Oh my god. The poor man was hungry. I doubt he's vegan. He's a money man. Joined the company. He didn't start it. I know, but come on, you gotta come on. Fit. I'm a fucking streamer now. I'm a podcaster. All right, I'm a commentator. Let me make up narratives how I want. Let me make up my own narratives. All right, this is my narrative. This is my truth. Let me speak my truth, and this is how I feel. He's a vegan in this story. Okay, he's a vegan. Oh my god. Let's see. The officer spoke with both parties and witnesses, allegedly in a traffic lane, attempting to leave when a Subaru inches in his way in front of Ramsey's Bronco, making contact with the front passenger tire. Ramsey got out. So they were having a. This is road rage at its finest, and it happened in a fucking parking lot.
And determined Ramsey's car was bumped by a passing Subaru. According to the report, Ramsey then got out of his car and punched through the back windshield of the Subaru. The Subaru owner said when he confronted Ramsey, Ramsey started punching him and bit his nose, ripping flesh away
Oh
from his
my
face.
god.
You can find more details.
Why is the road rage ever that serious? Exactly. You don't even know the full context, all right? Not even know you're making up narratives, putting words in my mouth. All right? Only I can do that. Ripping flesh, bro. Oh my god, these ads are killing me. The victim and the witnesses also reported hearing Ramsey threatening to kill the owner of the Subaru. Occupants of both vehicles got out and helped separate the parties. Now, what I want to know is that I have a high feeling that this man was drunk. I need to know if he was given a breathalyzer. There's no way that a sober, normal person who had literally had like a little fender bender with somebody in a parking lot would get that fucking mad. Punch through the back, like windshield. Punch through it. Blast. Get so mad still to the point where he felt the need to bite a man's face and rip flesh off his nose. There is a meat deficiency that's happening. There is he probably was drunk as well, and a lot of road rage was happening. I'll tell you that right now. Driving under the influence and driving while not have eaten meat makes sense to me. Makes sense. It makes total sense to me. Oh my god. I feel the need to keep up with the story. I need to know what happens next. It's just wild. Listen. I'm not judging you, so don't judge me. It's the first thing I noticed when I saw it. When I opened the fucking video. It's the first thing I noticed. Are you kidding me? It is the first thing I noticed. And I said, what in the fuck? I mean, we'll run it back.
At 5 tonight, a food company executive was arrested in threatening
I
and
mean,
third-degree battery.
That's why I asked, is this man a vegan? Because I can't get past this face. In no circumstance does this look like a happy vegan. You see how hungry and upset he looks? Damn. They got our boy. Damn. And all he wanted was a friggin' sandwich. The poor guy. Damn, man. Our boy. Oh, the poor guy. And he's 53. Oh my god. What happened? What happened? Seriously, what happened? Alright, I'm doing my final run through on Twitter. See if there's anything that has popped off since then. If not, I'm gonna go to bed. Not even. I can't even go to bed. I have to like figure out what the hell I'm gonna do with my live stream. I was so bro. I literally when I tell you yesterday, I had to talk with myself and I said, all right, you know what? Fine. I'm gonna try and like simultaneously like stream on YouTube and on Twitch, and then this shit popped off on Twitch, and I said it's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not doing it. If it's that unhinged over there, I'd rather not be. No. And I don't like when people are mean to me. That I'd rather not. At least with YouTube, it takes time for that to happen. With Twitch, it's like instantly, and I was just like, I'd rather not. You know what I mean? So that just didn't happen. So now I have to figure out what the hell else to do to make all this shit more entertaining, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, yes! You just reminded me. I felt like I was forgetting something. Bro, and I wrote it down. I wrote it down somewhere. Where did I write it down? Or I think I saved it. See how unorganized? I made it a bookmark on my fuck, I made it a bookmark on my Twitter and I forgot to like put it on my document. I'm all over the place. I need to organize myself. Oh my god. The children of TikTok are losing their shits. They are. They are. Not I shouldn't say the children. There's damn near freaking adults participating in the shit. You can't tell me no. Bro, what is up with TMZ? What is this? What were they trying to I have to show you. I mean, I have to. What what is wrong with TMZ? What is wrong with TMZ? I can't believe I almost forgot about this, and I saved it. I fucking saved it in my Twitter thingies to look at later. Tell me what's wrong with TMZ. What is this photoshopping skill? Wait. They tried. They really did. It didn't work for me, but they tried. Oh my god, TMZ, love it. This is good as it's just as good as my photoshopping skills. Did you see my thumbnail today? I did that. I did that all on my own. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I keep telling you, you got great content. You get on here and you really just do you. Thank you. Don't switch it up. I can't switch it up. This is who I am. All right. And trying to like be like more like how's the word? Trying to be like not so controversial and just trying to like not rock the boat by my previous like episodes. Like my previous episodes were like pre-recorded and I would edit a whole bunch of things and like, you know, not really talk about a lot of things in the ways that I wanted to, but then I just felt like I wasn't having fun. That you can tell that I just stopped streaming for a whole year, I feel like. Or maybe not even a whole year. I don't know, for like a whole year maybe, if I'm not mistaken. I just dropped it and I was like, fuck, like I wasn't happy. Then I came back and I said, you know what, fuck that. I'm gonna die anyway. I mean, come on. I can't be stressed out like this. So this is what I plan to do. I'm like I shouldn't even be saying this on live. God forbid somebody sees it at my job. But like I don't want to keep my like not that I'm saying that YouTube is gonna be like a sustainable thing for me. I never know. But I like to do this. I'd like to do this. You know, I have licenses. I'm a real estate agent as well. I have a regular job and I'm a real estate agent as well. Doing real estate is not happy and I got it. I got the license thinking that it was gonna make me happy. I hate it. I hate it with everyone in my body. I do. And although I can make so much money in such a short time span, I'm not having fun with it. And I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And I'm right back where I started with. I've been trying to do YouTube for I don't know how many years, and I finally landed on something where it makes sense. I have a whole separate channel of trying to do vlogs and regular videos and stuff like that, which I do enjoy. I love YouTube. But this right here, oh my god. Been trying to find a way. Yes, it is. So you're hitting it. You're hitting the nail on the head exactly. Because I don't have any friends. Thank you for reminding me. Literally, when you're not here, like I'm bored. I'm talking to myself. I like when you're here because I have, you know, someone to like bounce off. But when you weren't here last week, and I'm gonna hold not last week, but like last stream, I'm gonna hold that against you because I thought you were. I'm not. But you know. Exactly. You get it. Let's not derail though. I appreciate you though. I really like. I truly I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't need. I was looking for validation so much before that I've gotten to a point where I don't need it anymore. But when I do have it, it's just like thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm gonna hold that up. I'm gonna forever hold it against you, just so you know. I'm even gonna write the date down. And if you're still here by that time next year, it's gonna be an anniversary every fucking year about how you missed it. And every single night that you miss it, I'm gonna hold it over your head. I'm gonna find the date and I'm literally gonna hold it over your head every freaking time. My God. And to think that when I blew up, when I was going to blow up, and if I do blow up, I was gonna make you a mod and everything. I was gonna include you in my community. No, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. I thought we were friends. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Anywho, NyQuil chicken. Just when I thought I didn't have any other ways, because sometimes eating the same food all the time, me being from a Latina household, I eat rice, chicken, and beans all the freaking time. And just when I thought that I couldn't get any more boring, TikTok says nah. You know that TikTok clip where there's like for something about how TikTok teaches you a lot of stuff? Right here. New chicken recipe. The fact that the FDA had to come out and make a public statement to say, is that on here? What the fuck is all of this? Bro, I hate TMZ. No. We're not doing this. TMZ, you tried. We're not doing it. We're gonna go back to Twitter. Are you kidding me? God. I'm sorry. Sometimes just like why? It just pissed me off. It really did just piss me the fuck off. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna just type it in. Bro. Honestly. Fuck you. TMZ. Literally. Fuck you. NyQuil chicken challenge. It's a thing now. It's a thing. Ugh, how do I? God, I hate how this Twitter works, or how this stream works. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna stop complaining. I'm gonna get another monitor. It's fine. We're over it. All right. I'm gonna get a new monitor. I'm gonna get a desktop eventually. I'm gonna stop complaining. I promise. Anyway, while this figures itself out, anniversary date September 16. You know what? You think it's a game? You think it's a literal game? Sticky note. Pen. We're gonna put the chicken stuff on hold. We're gonna do September 16th. Drunk. Missed. Stream. Hashtag. Never forget. Okay. Now it's ingrained. Now everybody's gonna know. I'm gonna get this framed, and it's gonna be a whole thing. I promise. Oh my god, my handwriting's so bad. I shouldn't have done that. No, I'm just. Come on. It's gonna be many months from now. It's gonna be like inside like lore for the show. Like It's fine. Anyways, this is an absolute breakdown of society. I've never something more out of pocket. Yeah. Oh my god, did you see the man within? Stop. Where are you getting all these stories? Why am I not? Where are you seeing all these stories? Is there some like subreddit or some Twitter person I have to follow? Like I'm getting all these wacky ass like Beyond Meat stuff. Like where are you getting all these stories? What? I'm getting stuff like about the hurricane. I'm getting stuff about like voting. Like I don't like where are you getting all these things? How am I oh my god. Oh my god. The world has gone to shit, honestly. The FDA warns against potentially deadly NyQuil challenge, but are people actually doing this? Oh my god, stop. I know first of all, I know for a fact some people are just wasting fucking chicken and NyQuil just to make it like funny and put it on just to like go viral. I know like there's a vast majority of people out here who are just doing it for the whole viralness of it, and they're just wasting chicken and NyQuil. I'm not gonna do the whole rule people in Africa are starving, but like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously? Of course, you gotta love it. Big brands like this don't know how to fucking. Oh my gosh, seriously, Tyson. Right below the fucking tweet about the FDA. FDA warns about potentially deadly NyQuil chicken challenge. Where did this even come from? Is this it? Like, who did it start with? I dare these people.
Temperature. You don't want to let
Stop!
it sit there
They're actually doing
about,
it.
Up to 30 minutes. Make sure you're constantly flipping.
Stop! I thought they were like out here just like taking the picture of it and then posting it. They're not, bro. Do you know all the fumes? How do I get on Black Twitter? How do I? I found, bro. Somebody's gonna clip that and make fun of me. How do I get on Black Twitter? Like, how do I do that? Who do I need to follow? Oh my god. How do I get on Black Twitter? I know I know it's on Twitter, but like, how do I, like, how? Who am I not following? That, you know what? To even answer your fucking question, I don't know how to use Twitter to begin with, and I bet you right now I'm gonna look at my account right now. How do I go to my profile? See, I don't even know how to do that. I feel like max tops I'm following like 13 people. No, I'm following 21. Would you look at that? Look at that. Fun. How do I get on Black Twitter? That's hilarious. I'm so stupid. Anywho.
Over the chicken, you don't want to give one side.
Bro, the fumes that are coming out of this is crazy.
More attention than the
and
other.
They're inhaling it because, oh my god, all the chemicals in it. Which is weird to say because considering this sort of chemical is something that's going into your body, but like still.
Sometimes the steam really makes you sleepy.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
What you're looking for is that blue color right there. All right.
Is that hot? Hold on. Is that a flat iron? Is he literally using a flat iron to like mess with these things?
What you're looking for is that blue color right there.
Look, he's using a flat iron.
Go ahead and turn it off. Ooh, yeah, that's steam, baby.
Oh, that's so gross.
Right back into the
Stop.
pan, just like so. And boom. Not done this in the past.
Hold on.
Bottle.
Unrelated. But is this dumbass using a freaking hot, like a hair straightener? That's a hair straightener, is it not? It's attached to a fucking wire. It's a hair straightener. Oh my god. That's the thing about Black Twitter. It's not following anybody. It's about being suggested the most ratchet stuff all day. So whenever you see some wild out of pocket stuff, click it, and then you'll be suggested more wild out of pocket stuff. All right, I'm gonna try. Maybe I think I'm starting to get suggested more things because of the things that I have been saving, like this wild NyQuil chicken stuff. But I'll see. Lately, I've been like suggested like a whole bunch of weird food stuff. Remember that one food video where like the shrimp was like being peeled and moved, or no, the chicken. It was a chicken, and the chicken was like peeling the tomatoes and like cutting things. Like, remember that weird, creepy food video? After I watched that, I've been getting suggested a whole bunch of that shit, and I'm creeped the fuck out. But I don't know. That I just try to stay away from clicking random things. I'm traumatized. Oh my god. Stop. That's what I'm saying. Who are these people? Who are these people? Have anybody really tried it? Yeah, have you tried it? Or is it just because people are doing it that they're just... Of course, nobody's going to be that dumb, I don't feel, to actually do it. Oh my god. I guess Tide Pods... I guess eating Tide Pods wasn't enough. I mean, what does society expect? It's not like any of these things are going to go away. There's something new and absurd that's going to keep happening because people want to go viral for no fucking reason. That's all I'm saying. Are you kidding me? Sleepy Time Chicken was posted to 4chan in 2017. What the fuck is wrong with people? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is why we can't have nice things. Literally. Oh my god. Is this a NyQuil ad? I was about to say, why am I getting NyQuil ads? I'm at a loss for words. Someone literally said robotisserie chicken. Oh my god. Medicated dry ash. Exactly. I mean, if you're gonna try and make this a thing, you at least gotta try and make it like appetizing. That's why I feel like I know nobody's eating this shit. They're just doing it for the fucking just the views. But like again, you're cooking it. The fact that you're just cooking it in the kitchen and you're smelling on the fumes is what the problem is. I doubt anybody's actually eating it, but the fumes, especially all these adult TikTokers who damn near have children in their house doing this, you look dumb. You look dumb, and your poor kids too. There should be like a literal age limit, like a limit where like if you're over this age, you're not allowed on TikTok. Basically, you're too old for TikTok and you're too young for TikTok. You graduate out of it. All right. You go into it and you grow out of it. Simple as that. Okay, I can't believe I've been going for this long, but that's all I had for today. Whole big ass fucking rant about Twitch. We talked about some vegan people eating off noses and more food stuff like NyQuil chicken. Can't believe I've been going on for this long, but I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I've had a long fucking day. I gotta figure out what to do with my stream, make it better, make it more fun, cool, find more interesting stories. So I gotta go to bed at a decent time. So, thank you so much for watching. Obviously, I'm gonna see you on Friday. I'm talking to you, drunk. Okay, everybody else who just recently gets subscribed, you're not part of this. This is between me and drunk. But yeah, can't wait to come on Friday. I want your opinion on this, and maybe I'll do it. I'm debating it, but I need someone else to like support my bad decisions. I really want to see if I should do this pocket challenge because everybody's doing it, and it's not it's not as bad as the chicken thing, but it's not as good. I should be promoting it, but like still, you know what I mean? I want to try the one chip challenge, and I need to like buy it today, if not tomorrow, in order to like do it on Friday. So I've been debating long and hard for a while now. A lot of people have been doing it. It's all over TikTok. Of course, it's all over TikTok. Fuck. I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. No, but it's been all over everywhere, and I literally want to try it. But it's gonna have to like be at the end of stream because I can't do it in the middle and then like go crazy. I'm okay with like spicy, but like I don't want to do it in the middle of everything and then not be able to talk and whatever. So I need someone to be a bad influence and tell me to do it, and I'll do it, and I'll buy it literally tonight, if not tomorrow morning, and we'll do it for Friday stream. And if it doesn't come in time, I will do it for Tuesday stream, but I'm planning it to do it for Friday stream. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, you're on the record. You're on the record. You said it. I'm gonna do it. Buy milk also. I do. Fuck. I gotta get almond milk though. I'm not gonna try to do that to myself. I need almond milk. I have ice cream already. And I think like sugar and stuff. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy it. Fuck it. I'm gonna buy it. All right, though. I gotta go. I'm tired. Thank you so much for sticking around. Great stream. Great stream. I'll cancel my for sure. All right. Thank you. See you Friday.